Hi, it's Sandra, and I just wanted to talk about a plate that I actually just received from Maniology that I had bought, and I just think it's really a pretty plate. And the number on the plate is Maniology M133, and all it is designs. And sometimes I get so caught up in the theme plates that I forget that there's this whole other category of designs. And I think these designs or patterns are really neat to put on your nails. I especially like them because when you have dark polishes, I don't know about you, but I have a tendency to always look for light polishes because you're always trying to find colors that an image of a theme can go on there. So you're kind of always using the light colors, and the dark colors kind of get put aside. So I find that these patterns are a really good way to use the dark colors. A couple years ago, a person had made a video and used the color polish that I used in this design, and I thought it was a really great idea because the polish was dark, and by putting the white stamping polish on top, you could really see it. So here's the design that I had done, and all I did was use a white base coat, and the white base coat that I used is by, is by Studio M, and this is just at Meijer's, and I think it's probably one of my favorite white polishes. If you gotta use white, I think it's a good one. And this is called French Tip, and like I said, you just get it at Meijer. So I did one coat of French Tip, then I used the sponge to sponge on the colors, and you can see I just did a random pattern, and the three colors that I used are like a neon purple, a neon pink, and a yellow. And the colors that I used, and actually these are the same, the purple and the pink are the same two that this person had used in her video, and if I knew who it was like a couple years ago, I would certainly put a link to her below, but I just don't know who it was. And this color is called Scenic Route, and it's like a neon purple. And the pink that I used is called, let's see, Put the Top Down. And these are both Orly polishes. And then the yellow that I used is Roller Skating and River Rafting, and that's by Glisten and Glow. So all I did was put all three of those on the sponge with the pattern, and then I just sponged it onto my nails. So I think this is a really great way to use these dark polishes. The white stamping polish stamps on there, and it's really, really pretty and shows up really well. And I think that the patterns are nice because this is something that somebody can see probably a few feet away from you, whereas some of the patterns that we've seen done are just so tiny. Sometimes you can't really see it unless you look really close. So these patterns are really nice. Maniology has a nice selection of patterns. Because it's Maniology, you know that these patterns are going to pick up really nice. Each line of this detail is going to pick up, and they do. It's a beautiful plate. As you can see it on my nails, each line picked up marvelously. Didn't have any problems with pickup, and they're just gorgeous. So this is a great plate if you're into the patterns, and you can see there's quite a few varieties on here of plates, of patterns, and this is the one that I actually used right here. And then the inspiration for this was the video that I had watched a couple years ago, and this is actually the pattern that she had used right up here. And this, believe it or not, is a beautiful pattern too. And of course, like I said, because it's by Maniology, all those little teeny details pick up. I've used this one with the little feathers floating around. This is a very pretty pattern, and I noticed on Maniology's site that they actually have this plate. They've kind of redone it, and they've put it on this blue backing that we know that Maniology uses for their plates. So you can find this on their website as well. I just wanted to take the time to show you this idea and remind you that these patterns are really pretty, and there's several ways to use them. When I first got this plate, I started messing around just with Sharpies to see how I like that, and it was very pretty, but I decided to go with the colored background and do the white stamp. So there's many things you can do with these. I also thought of, you could even color it in, do some reverse stamping. I just didn't want to take the time, and it's so tiny that I didn't want to do that. And this is just a quick and easy way to really have a nice, very nice manicure that will be really noticeable. So when you go to order from Maniology, if you want a 10% discount, don't forget to use my discount code. It's NS10. And I really appreciate you watching this video. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And thanks for watching.